This is a very interesting concept. Someone would think of therapy as, well, that's your safe place. And in a lot of ways it is. You go to therapy, you talk to your therapist, you have a very good rapport with them, and it is your place. It helps you see that the environment won't necessarily change, that you have to adapt to the environment in ways that you don't sacrifice your morals, your ethics, your values. You do it in a way that has integrity, but you do recognize that there is something that has to change within you. What DBT has is three main polarities, they call them. And the three main polarities are, the first one is the need to accept yourself as you are in the moment and the need to also change. Is your situation really bad enough in order for it to warrant you to come into therapy, talk about your situation, and say that something has to change? That can be confusing for a lot of people. Well, so how do I accept myself while also acknowledging that what it is that's going on with me is not necessarily working? I shouldn't accept that. What we try to do is we try to come to that conclusion of what you are and who you are in that moment in time is what it is. What is working and what is not working is what helps you in therapy to figure out. And then you talk about your situation to see which direction. And that's where the skills come in. So we put in those skills to see what will help you move to a different goal or a more productive goal. Number two, tension between getting what you need and losing what you need if you become more skilled. I'm here for a problem, but what if I get better? Well, I have to leave. A lot of times in therapy, you go in and you have a really good experience and you get more skilled, but you also develop a bond and a real comfort and a real safe, it's a real safe and really good environment for you. But it's at a cost. So if you get better, you eventually will leave or at least stop therapy for a while. So it can be a very polarizing concept to deal with. Number three, maintaining personal integrity and validating your own views of your difficulties versus learning new skills that will alleviate the pain and suffering. If I get better, I validate my viewpoint that I was not able to help myself and may prove other people's viewpoints were correct when they said I needed help. Oftentimes I'll see in my practice a typical example is a mother-daughter relationship, where if the mother is really dysfunctional in some way or many ways, or we would say maladaptive, has maladaptive patterns of behavior or interaction. And let's say she says she's having conflict with her daughter and she tells her daughter, there's something really wrong with you. You need some therapy. Go get some help. And the daughter reluctantly goes and gets some help in therapy. And let's say that experience with therapy is positive. Well, she's learning. It's a very confusing part for her because she is validating. If she gets better, she's validating, and then her mom sees that she's getting better, and maybe the mother acknowledges that she's getting better. But what if the daughter sees that part of what was really bothering her and making her feel the way she was because her mother was so invalidating? Well, the mother thinks that she was probably right, that she was right all along, that her daughter was the problem.